Hey everyone, and how are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fabulous day today so far. If you are new, hi to my channel. My name is Gabe, and this is Gabe Loves Makeup, and I'm so glad to have you here today. All about anti-pat today. It's all about a tutorial. We're going to do a little bit more of an in-depth tutorial with this beautiful Odessy Pat McGrath palette, which I've been using. I've used a few times, so I already have some thoughts on it or whatever. So if you're interested and you want to know what kind of look we're going to come up with, what we're going to do, then stick around and let's find out together. So this is the Pat McGrath Odessy palette, and it is for $78. This is the outer packaging of it. It is sold at Sephora and on the Pat McGrath website. You get almost 10.8 grams in this product. I'm going to take the palette out. Made in the USA, but it actually has imported ingredients from actually Belgium. So it's a little bit different because most of the palettes normally are integrated in from Italy. So she does a lot of those in Italy. But this is a totally different type of palette. So it's not like her typical mothership palette. It comes in a more of a harder cardboard type plasticking. It's really beautiful. It's got a really pretty thickness to it. It's a lot different from last year's. Last year's was a little bit more flimsy. I used to have that palette, but I no longer have it. But this, because I didn't like it. I didn't like the one last year, so I was a little hesitant about this one, but then I saw some reviews and some swatches, and I really wanted to try it. So anyway, this is what the palette looks like on the inside. It looks so beautiful. It's so pretty. This is my second one. I got it from the Pat McGrath website when it actually launched. Unfortunately, it came really busted and broken. And I ended up giving the access, what was left over, to my roommate, because Pat McGrath actually sent me a newer palette, so they sent me another one. I've actually used this a few times already. If you guys have watched my Lisa Eldridge video, I actually had it on in that video. I did just my skin. I did the eyes before, but I got so many compliments on that look, and everybody was like, what is that on your eyes? It's so pretty. Your eyes are gorgeous. What is that? And I got so many people asking me about it. It was this palette. So I just did more of the neutrals in that with that look. I didn't use any of the colors in that look. I will do that look eventually. I want to do it probably again before Thanksgiving. And I can give you guys more of an in-depth tutorial, because I want to do a couple of these during the holidays with this palette. Because this palette has a lot to offer. I mean, you have just so many beautiful colors. So let's swatch some of them, and let me just you guys kind of see for yourself. Okay guys, so starting from this way, we're starting at the top row, working our way over. So the top one is Saturn Sunset. The next shade is Rose Venus. This is the shade Gold Galaxy. This one is Noir Moon, Bronze Nova, Nocturne. The next one is Galactic Glow, Sunrise Amber, Lotus Luxe, Lunar Haze, that is just beautiful, Electrique, and then Heavenly Body. And then on the last row, this is Bronze Eclipse. This one here is Solar Flare. This one here is Nirvana, Correct Copper, Palladium, and then the last shade is Citrine Envy. So these are just really beautiful. I mean, when you look at all of those together, look how beautiful they are, and they swatched amazing. I didn't put as much on this one, which I should have, to build it up a little bit just so you guys see, but look at these beautiful colors. I mean, they're just stunning. They're so pretty. I'm like to the point where I don't even know what I want to do yet. I'm still trying to figure it out. I know that I want to do that look for you guys that I've done, that I did for the Lisa Eldridge video, but I didn't want to do that today. I actually wanted to play with some of the colors, because the look that I did in that video was more of a neutral look. I did a lot of the browns. And I just wanted to do something a little bit more different today. I thought we would play with some of the color, just so you guys can see what the color looks like. And then I'll come back and we'll do more of a neutral with it again. This palette is just, I'm already going to tell you guys just a spoiler alert. This palette is just, it's just sickening. I mean, this palette is sickening. It's really a sickening palette. But anyway, we'll get into more of my comments in just a little bit, but we'll get started on the look first. So let's figure out what we want to do in this palette. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with the shade here, Sunrose Amber. I think we're going to start off with that one first. So I'm going to go in with my Refer brush and number 16. And we are just going to dive in, guys, and see what happens there. So I'm going to just tap off a little bit of the excess of this one. And we're just going to start building it up in the crease here. And kind of like blend it out a little bit. So how have you guys been doing? How's everybody doing? I'm so glad I'm getting ready. I mean, I'm just so excited about this palette. I can't tell you. I've been really hating that, you know, a lot of other things have kind of overtook it, not being able to get to it as soon. I'm a little bit behind on this game with this palette, guys. I mean, it is what it is, but I will say this much. I am, because it's so much closer to the holiday, this is a holiday palette. I mean, it is a palette you can use all year round, but it was designed for the holiday. Because this is part of her holiday collection that she did, because she came out with a whole holiday collection. And by the way, just as you guys are watching this, she's already started her Black Friday sales. And you can get all the way up to almost 35% off depending on what you get. You can get 25% off if you spend, like, I think it's $75, and then you spend $150, you get like another, you know, 30. I mean, you know, these companies, man, they are on the ball with these after Thanksgiving sales. Already. They're already putting them up and the sales are already going on. I mean, I already know that BK Beauty Brushes is coming back in with the Angie Hot and Flashy brushes. They're coming back into stock again on the 23rd. I mean, Refer's going to have a big 50% off the day after. I know Lancome's already doing a big on their site, you know, again, the 20, 25, and 30 already. They've been doing that. I mean, you know, it's just a lot. There's a lot of these companies. So if you guys are looking for some buys, definitely you need to watch out for either the day of or the day after and watch these companies, because I'm telling you, I'm going to try my best to post in my community page, which now we have a community page now. Woohoo! So I'm really excited about that, because now I can keep in touch with you guys on YouTube, and ones that don't have Instagram. But anyway, I will definitely keep up my best to, like, keep you guys informed and let you guys know. I do not have a affiliate code with Pat McGrath. I do have an affiliate code with the majority of the other ones, or, you know, or a link that you guys can click on. But I don't have one with Pat McGrath. But I mean, I can definitely still give you guys, you know, just a link to the site, of course, and keep you guys posted. I'm probably not going to do that until closer to Thanksgiving. BK, I will definitely, because the Angie Hot and Flashy, it might sell out again really quick. So I want you guys, if you guys were interested in it and you really wanted to buy it, then that way you can go on and get it, you know. And it's like, I know she's going to do some deals too. So they're going to probably do a discount, and I don't really know the discount yet or what they're going to do or when it's going to start. But I will keep you guys posted, especially with BK Brushes on that. And, you know, and on Refer too, because Refer 50% off of Refer brushes. I mean, you guys, if you guys have always wanted to try the Refer brushes, because I have now a complete set of all of them, thanks to my fairy godmother who gave me the last set that just came out. I've got all of them now for the most part. They are just amazing brushes, and the BK Beauty brushes are great too. So if you're looking for a present to give to someone, or somebody to get brushes for, or for yourself, if you need a new set, or you want to give as like a holiday for Santa to bring you, then it's just a really good time to get it, or to get someone that loves you to purchase them for you. Because I mean, it's just a really, really good time, and you get to save some money too, which is a really, really nice thing. So I'm still building it up with this one shade. I'm really enjoying this shade. I think we're going to end up I'm going to do more of the green. I really want to try this green here, that green there. I really want to use that green. I'd also thought about the blue too, so I'm really not sure, but I might end up doing the blue, but, instead of the green, and we might wait and do the green, maybe a little bit closer to Christmas, because this is really a beautiful color. And this color here, this gold color, oh my god, it is like stunning. We might have to use a little bit of that today, but I'm just trying to play with so many. There's so many of these that I really do love. I really am enjoying. But this is a really beautiful matte, and they're just blending really beautifully. All of the shadows that I played with, especially when I did the Lisa Eldridge video, they just blended out beautiful. All of the mattes are beautiful. The shimmers are beautiful. They're not too chunky or too cakey or anything like that. They do a really, really good job. I mean, and you would think for it to be a little bit of a cheaper palette for her, that you would think that it wouldn't be as good quality as her other ones, but so far so good. They're really nice. But there are quite a few shimmers in here, so just keep that in mind. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 mattes in here. So if you're a matte girl or a guy, then this may not be the palette for you. If you like a little bit more matte, or if you wanted to, use some of the other mattes from some of the other motherships or the 4 pans. I'm trying to go away from 4 pans going forward into the next year. There are some pretty launches already coming out for next year already that I've seen that's got the 4 pans, but I'm going to try my best to stay away from them because they're just a little bit too much for me. And I mean, I know for review purposes it is, but they just get really, to me, it just gets to be a lot of shadow that I just don't need. And I'm sure sometimes you kind of feel like that too. By the way, I meant to tell you that I did do a little bit of my Pat McGrath Black Coffee liner up underneath my lashes. I did do a little bit, and I did a little bit of the, it's the Dark Star Mascara. I wiped a lot of it off and just did a little bit on my lashes to give them a little something that they wouldn't be completely blonde, so I could at least see what I was doing. So just to give you guys a head up, if you kind of notice something a little bit on my eyes, that's what I have on it. So now that we've done that, or with a matte before I go in with a shimmer, because I don't want to add up too much shimmer on top of shimmer, because sometimes, on my lid it can get a little cakey, because we are 50 years old, okay, so we can't be doing a lot of the whole too much shimmer, you know what I'm saying? But I think I do pretty decent with it, but I just I'm just saying. So we're gonna let's go into this top shade here. It's the Nectarine. It's the really dark, it's the dark brown here on the end. Again, you guys will have a little guide. I'll put it up side by side so you guys can see it. I'm going to go in here and just build up my crease a little bit. I really have gotten to where I really like taking this and building the crease with my little brush here. And this one is this is my 03 brush, and the Refer is like this little itty bitty brush. I really love taking this in and really kind of building it up a little bit and kind of really making my crease look like a little bit more emphasized, because we got small eyes, so we trying to make them the way we can. I will be doing lashes with this look. I will try my best to just show you guys what it looks like with just mascara, in case you don't want to do lashes, because there are a lot of times, when we do these tutorials, that anytime you do a lash with something, it's going to make it look better. But sometimes a lash can overtake the eye and you can't see it as much. And some people don't normally like that. They don't want that much lash. And some people are not going to wear fake lashes. But I'll try my best just to show you what it looks like with just the mascara before we move on to anything else. Because we are just focusing on the eyes. I mean, I'll probably do the rest of any makeup that I do off screen today. Because I don't even know what lip I'm going to do, because I have no idea how this look is going to turn out. So I didn't even pick out a lip yet. But yeah, I think it's going to be a really pretty look. But see how it's just kind of like building up my lip. I mean, it's a little more dramatic this way, but when we go in with the shimmer, it just makes it look a little bit more deeper. Like, it just gives me a little bit more deepness compared to this eye, and it just really helps to build it up a little bit more. This is going to be probably, because it's a Pat McGrath look, it's probably going to be more dramatic. So you definitely don't have to do this if you don't want to. But that neutral look, when I did it, oh my God, it was so pretty. I was inspired by Charlotte Holcroft. I was watching one of her videos. I don't remember which video it was, but she had did this palette because I read it in her description, and I was like, I don't know what arrangement she did, but I kind of had an idea by looking at her eyes what it was, but it was so pretty and inspired me, and that is what I did with the Lisa Eldridge video. And that video, I wanted it to look really classic too, because I wanted it to look really pretty with the look and everything. Spoiler alert on that one. If you guys have not seen my Lisa Eldridge video, I will list it up here below, up above. You guys have got to see it. You can see my eyes in that, and you can see what I was talking about with the neutral look. You can kind of see what my eyes look like, because it was a really, really beautiful look. I'll put pictures up here too, so that way you guys will see that as well. But you can't see it as much in the pictures, but you can definitely see it in the video. In the video, it looks really beautiful. Down. I think I'm going to do a little bit, I'm going to take a little bit of my Chanel, the Rose Corrector. You guys know I love this. I mix this with everything. I mix it with all my concealers to brighten them up a little bit or whatever to give a brightness. This bad boy, and it's lasted me quite a while too. I've had it for quite some time and it's still doing really, really good, but I really, really love this product. It's really good. It's been worth them. I think these are like $40, I think, or something with Chanel, but it has been so worth it with this. I really, really love this concealer. It's really great, and you can mix it with anything. Now they've got different colors, but the rose, it's just the perfect shade to mix with anything. It's so awesome. So I'm going to take my Angie Hot and Flashy brush in the shade A505, and it is a flat brush just like this. If you have one like that, we're going to take it, and I'm going to take it above the lid. I'm going to take a little more here above the lid, and we're just going to go across here, and I just think I want to wash this out a little bit more. See what I'm talking about? So see, now it looks more, it's just so when I take the pigment and I pop it over top of it, it'll make it more brighter and make it open up a little bit more. Anytime you use like a white pencil on your lid or anything white, it'll just, so when you pop something over top of it, it's just gonna make it work even better. Like even if you take a black, it'll make the black look even more black. So it just kind of makes it look, the pigment look a little bit more intense. I'm going to take my Pat McGrath Instensify Artistry 1, and I'm going to take a little bit of it, and I'm going to press it out a little bit down through here, and I'm going to take it and put a little bit above the lid here, because I love this wand. It works so well. And you just take it right over the product, over your eyelid, and it just intensifies any of the shimmer. It's such a good wand. It's really great. And you just click it on the end of it. It's really awesome. I bought it whenever I bought the Mothership palette, the Utopian Dream, and this one is really good. So I don't know what I want to do. I think I want to go with, I think I'm going to do the blue, the teal, and I can't remember, and this is the teal. This is what it looks like. It is the shade Nirvana is the name of it. So it looks really, really pretty, but I haven't really seen a lot of people use this particular color. So I think I'm going to go in with the, Nirvana. Oh, you know what? Let me try a packing brush. Let's try a packing brush. Angie Hot and Flashy that I used, and we're going to take a little bit with the brush. Now it does kind of like, because it is it's a pressed metallic, so just remember it'll flake a little bit, so just be careful with that. We haven't done any foundation or anything yet, so, ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, that is pretty. Wow, that's gorgeous. Ooh, that is beautiful. Wow, that looks so pretty. Wow. I just thought we would do something, kind of fun with it. And since we've been doing so many like fall looks lately, it's still like it's almost kind of like a little bit, it's almost like a summery, but kind of like fun. I'm really feeling this kind of vibe. I want to do the green though. I'm so excited about the green. I'm also really excited about the Natasha Denona palette because I have it too, the little mini, and we're going to be doing a look with that one this week. Hopefully I can get that one at the $25 palette. I think it's still on Sephora and you can still get it, but I'm really excited about that one too. Oh, this wand. Wow, it makes everything so much more intense. So pretty. And this brush is so good. These Angie Hot and Flashy brushes, I'm telling you guys, they are so freaking good. Especially if you're over the age of if you're over the age of 40, these brushes are fantastic because they're just like, they are made for somebody that's eyes are not as what it was. Now, any age range can definitely use it for sure. So don't ever think that you can't, but it's amazing. It's a really good, it's an amazing brush set. It really is. Because I tell you like it is. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna try to, tell you guys about it or whatever. If I don't like it, if I'm not passionate about it, that's the thing about me. If you guys are new to my channel, I can't sell, or I'm like that at work too. I can't sell anything that I don't believe in. If I don't like it or I don't believe in it, I can't sell it. So if it's something like the Chanel, like this is what I used as underneath before the foundation. This is the Rose Illuminating Light Drops. So if they didn't like the rosy light drop, I couldn't sell this to you, because if I don't like it, I can't sell it. I mean, that's just how it is. I'm not one of those people that could just sell anything. I have to believe in it in order to sell it, or in order to tell you guys honestly about it. So that's just how I am. I'm just like that. If I don't believe in it, or I'm passionate about it, or really like it, I can't do it. I'm going to do a little bit of my Huda liquid liner. It's the Life Liner Quick and Easy. If you guys don't like liquid liner, or you're not good with it, this is an amazing liquid liner. It's really good, and it's not hard to use. Okay, that's not bad. Turned out pretty good. I've been watching Babs Beauty a lot, and she's been giving me a lot of tricks with how to do liquid liner, because I've been learning how to really put it on myself. It's so much easier putting it on somebody else, but on yourself, it's just so different. So now that we've got that finished, I'm trying to figure out what I want to add. I want to add something to this, but I'm just not sure what I want to add. There's so many choices. I don't know. I'm like so I'm really digging this shade. I really like this shade a lot, and I really like I was thinking, I don't know if I want to add berry to it. I think I want to keep it more on the warmer side. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of shimmer in there, just to add a little bit of depth right there, just to add a little bit more of that orange, because it is so pretty. And since we're kind of going there, ooh, that's beautiful. That's pretty. I'm digging this little bit of this blue, and this orange is so pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, yes, mama, yes. Solar Flare, the one that I did on my arm earlier that didn't show up a whole lot, or you couldn't see it as much. We're going to do a little bit of that up underneath the brow bone. I'm going to take that up under the brow a little bit. So let me grab a little bit. I'm going to do it with the Refer 15 brush. I'm going to do it with that one. And we're going to just tap into it a little bit. And we're going to go and just blend that in a little bit. Up in with that, just to kind of blend it out a little bit. I want a little bit of the drama. I don't want to take away too much of it, but I just want to soften it a tad, just to really soften it out some a little bit up underneath my brow. By the way, what do you guys think of my brows? Guess what they are? If I told you what they are, you'd probably be like, no, there's no way. But they're these Mad Love stamp. It's the stamp brow where you take it and you put it on and you stamp it. If you ever guys want to see me do it, I mean, it's not super easy to do, but if you ever are interested in that, just let me know, and we might be able to do something with that if you guys want to see me do it. But it's interesting. It's very interesting, but it works great. It works really great. I saw Raw Beauty Christy do it, and a while back, and and I've seen a couple other. I've seen Patty Alonso. She did a TikTok thing with it, what was trending on TikTok, and she went in, she did all these different hacks, And, you know, and Christy saw it on and she was the winner of it. And now she uses it all the time too. She loves it. But it's just it's a really good product. If you don't have brows, I mean, it's pretty good. It's a really, really good product so far. But I mean, I think it does a pretty good job. Now I did have to go back and add a little bit more pencil and stuff to them. And I probably will a little bit more before we get finished, but especially with foundation. But yeah, it's really pretty. Right, so we're going to go ahead and do some mascara. Then we're going to do some mascara on the top lid. Now, and I'm wanting to attach it to my liquid. So I'm just bringing it out more. And we're just packing it in there to make it just a little bit more impactful. Maybe a little bit more Cleopatra-ish, but I kind of like it. It's really pretty. I'm just going with the flow, man. I'm just really enjoying this. This is a lot of fun. I'm just having fun with it. This palette is a lot of fun. So much stuff you can create with it. It's just so pretty. Into any more, doing any more, anything more to it, because we've got the mascara on now. I want to do a little bit of the gold. So I'm going to take a little bit of my Refer brush in number 13, and we're going to go into this really beautiful gold shade, and I'm going to tap my brush into that, and we're going to go right in here and apply some of that gold in there. You guys can see it is really super beautiful. Wow, that's stunning. Ooh, that's so pretty. And then we'll bring it down a little bit later after we do the concealer, but I just wanted to pack a little bit more in here and blend in with that blue, just to kind of give it a little bit more of that solar look, like we've just been kissed by it's like a sun, earth, and sky, fire. It's like fire, water, sun, sky. It's like we got like what's going on. Just blend that in with my brush. I had the blue on just to kind of bring it together. Shade, but wow, that is stunning. That is really beautiful. Wow, this look has turned out pretty good. I'm pretty proud of myself. I didn't think it was gonna. I thought, oh my god, I have a hot mess going on. All right, guys, so we're looking good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to put on some lashes and then put on my foundation and everything. And then we'll come back and we'll finish the rest of the eye look. Okay, guys, so we are back. So what do you guys think of the foundation? Doesn't it look really pretty in the skin? And then, you know, I keep forgetting about how much I really, really love this ultra creamy Tarte Shade Tape. I really like it. It's really good. It does a really good job. And I mixed a little bit of my one size powder with Patrick Star. I did a little bit of that. I patted my face all over with that. And then I learned this trick. I just want to show you this. Katie Jane Holmes, I think it's her name. I can't remember her last name, or Hughes. Maybe it's Hughes. I can't remember. She's on Instagram. She's a makeup artist in New York. And I saw her do a little trick, and I did the electric bloom, and I did this. I mixed the highlighter with the blush. You just dab in the highlighter, then dab in the blush, and then mix it all over the face. Look how beautiful that is. It looks so seamless. It looks really pretty. It's a really cool trick. So if you want to mix your highlighter with your blush, it gives a really, really beautiful look on this. So it looks really nice. So we put lashes on, of course, and I put on my Michaela lashes, and this is in the Glam Light Michaela lashes that came in the kit that I've gotten. Thought I would use them a little bit. So we are going in to finish up the rest of the eyes. I'm not really sure if I want to go all the way in or not. I think I'm just going to do a little adding in on the ends. I'm just going to take a little bit of my Pat McGrath Black Coffee Liner, and we are just going to attach it to the wing that we have. I think I'm just going to do that. Kind of just bring that in a little bit like that, just to bring it together a little bit more. And then we can kind of smudge it out together, but yeah, just to bring it up a little bit more, like so. Right there. Make them pop more. And a little bit in the inside as well. Concealer brush and just go under and just kind of shape that up a little bit more before we add any more to it. So now let's go back into the palette again. And with my Refer 03 brush, we're gonna go back in with that little one. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the, let's take a little bit of the orangey color. this color, we're gonna take a little bit of that color and we're just gonna go right over it and just kind of smudge it out a little bit. This one on the end here, this brown here, we're gonna take a little bit of that one too. And we're just gonna go back over that orange and just kind of like blend it all together. A little bit right there. Just to make it look a little bit more seamless. And let me get back into the orange again. Tap them and bring it more over top of that brown once more. And just tie that line together like that. Just really pretty. Okay, Beauty Brush in 207. And we're gonna go back into that gold shade. And I'm gonna bring it in here. I'm just gonna kind of tap it under here to bring it in my inner corners and bring it together. So it just like makes that look really pretty even more. Because we're blinging, we might as well do it. You know, we're hoey and glowy, so we might as well just be a little bit more hoey. So there you go, hey. Pretty. Now you could have made it more dramatic and I could have just left the dark and really just brought it in. But I was something about it, the way it looked on the top, I really liked it. And I was like, you know what, I don't know if I want to add a whole bunch underneath or not this time, but it is really pretty. I really like the way it looks. It looks really beautiful up close. It looks really pretty. The whole look looks great. But these shadows, man, oh my God, is so pretty. That's gorgeous. So what do you guys think? It's like, I love it. The look turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to look because I really didn't think it was going to turn out this way. But look, so this palette, is majorly game improved. Let me tell you something. This palette is like, I'm so here for this palette. And the cool thing, let me tell you about this palette. So the good thing about this palette is you've got a nice blend of neutrals. You've got some of the pink, like the pinky brown. And you know, even though you got a lot of shimmers, but you got a lot of neutrals in here. You have your little pops of color. You know, this could go neutral, so it's not really considered too bright. And then you have, these are really your only two that are really super dramatic colors. And then of course the gold. You know, because the rest of them are just, they're kind of more subdued. They're really not that bad. So the cool thing about this palette is you can get a lot of use out of this. So you can do a day look with it. You can be dramatic. You can do something really more fun with it, this is more of a fun Pat McGrath look. This is going to be, honest with you, I'm going to be probably really transparent. Probably this is going to be my top palette of the year. I mean, out of all the palettes that I've tried this year, and you know, this year is my first year on YouTube, and I didn't have any eyeshadow palettes before we started. I think I had the Tati palette and that was it. And I'd had that one, you know, for about a year or two, about 2 years. And now, unfortunately, she went out of business, and I'm really sad about that because I love that palette. And I also love my my blendable. I've got like 2 or 3 of these, thank goodness, because they're not going to be made anymore. And I love these. But yeah, this palette is going to be on my #1 top of my list because I really, really love it because you get so much diversity of it. I like this better than even one from Mothership palettes because there's just more diversity in this one, and it's all in one palette. You can get so many different looks out of it. You can make a neutral look, you can make a natural look, you can do just a shimmery lid all over the lid and just a little liner or mascara and be done. You know, it's just, you can just do so many things with it. So it's just a really beautiful palette. And I have to tell you, I'm just out of the, not changing the subject, but I was feeling my inner Mel Thompson, she was with me today, because I'm telling you, I was filled with all kinds of creativity. And then I had to put on her, Kristen Audette Puffin lipstick, because I love it. I don't know why I was like, what, you know what? It would be really, I was thinking about a red, and then I was like, no, I should do more of a nude lip. And then I was like, no, you know what? I think I'm going to do more of a, I'm going to do this color here. I haven't got to use Puffin in a while, so I wanted to use Puffin. And I did a little bit of that gold eyeshadow, the gold eyeshadow from this palette, and I did a little bit in the center of it just to give a little ump to it, but it just turned out really good. I like it with the lip. I mean, this look was probably maybe a little bit more on the summery side, but you know what, I don't care. I mean, it's like fallish, summery, kind of like, you know, but it's really pretty. I just really enjoying it. So anyway, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys like it. Just know that this is probably the best palette you can pick up this season, and you know, there's a lot of good ones out there. there, but this one is just great because you get everything in one. It's $78. You're getting quite a few different varieties of eyeshadows where it's not just all purples, or it's just not all pinks, or it's just not all mauves. I mean, you get like a variety. And I just really think this is a really good palette, especially for Pat McGrath. I really, really enjoy it. I'm really liking this. Really, 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 really. I can't say really enough. But anyway, yeah. And, with the blush and everything, it just turned out really, really good together. Really good. I'm so sorry. I promise I'll try to quit saying that. My goal is to try to quit saying certain words, but sometimes I just can't. I get so excited and I just start running off at the mouth and I can't shut up. So anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Remember, please be safe, be strong, be proud, stand tall, love yourself, and remember, to be kind to someone today. It really, really can make a difference. And also to love someone, reach out and tell someone that you love them, and tell them on a daily basis, because, sometimes life is just too short and you just need to let everybody know that you love them. With that said, guys, please have a good rest of your day or night or whatever it may be. And, and take care. And I will see you again in the next episode. Bye.